It's one of the most optimistic events to be at the commencement of a new year, because I think it illustrates the depth of talent that's available in this country, and indeed the growth in science in our schools, the quality of science in our schools. And what is always very interesting is the capacity of the young students to articulate very complex science projects in simple language. And it's not just the science itself, but it's the capacity of the students to articulate it in good, clear conclusions that is most impressive. And I'm looking forward to my further tours today, but I've already learned that swimming is the best sport to help your asthma, if you're an asthmatic, and indeed that the smoky ban, coal ban that was brought in by Mary Harney 25 years ago has had a definitive improvement on air quality across Dublin and indeed in the wider country. And these are just but some of the interesting examples that I've already witnessed, and not least of course the impact of climate on cereal growing in Ireland. And the students are so enthusiastic and so I think committed to their projects. It augurs very well for the country's future, and the fact that 62% of the competitors are female this year, I think shows that over the years, the last decade or so, we've put a lot of emphasis on the science and engineering subjects in girls' schools, and that's now beginning to show fruition in the volume of projects that are coming through from young female students. The future is in research and development in terms of jobs. I think the future will be on more self-starters, more entrepreneurs, but based on evidence and research that offers solutions to the world. And that is the key to Ireland's economic growth in the long term. And that's why it's very gratifying that former winners come back and perhaps illustrate the degree to which winning this or even being a participant in this was a launch pad for a very exciting life and for a very exciting career thereafter. And I've read some recent articles from former winners. John Monaghan was one of those, and very interesting.